is that the two-man shoe?
And he's in charge of modifying, for this particular project, the Titan missile, which will launch the Gemini capsule. You've had 2 unmanned launchings, and you hope to have the manned launching in March or April this year, with Grissom and Young. But I can't let you go. I've been sitting here all night, you know, in view of what happened over the weekend, waiting for Bennett, particularly after we got into the issue of space exploration, to say that, well, somebody's moonstruck this week, you know, or something like that, but
you know, Mr. Hello, they're going to send up a whole herd of cows in one of these ships. It's going to be known as the herd shot around the world.
And Bennett, you won't mind if I say that's a lot of bull. And thank you very much, Mr. And we'll meet tonight's mystery, the one the France Samus. You know, Bennett I ran into on Thursday, and he's got some friends up in Connecticut that have a dog and a cat. And they've caused pandemonium up in that part of the country because they named the dog Cat and the cat Dog. Right, Bennett? Sure. I think it was a wonderful story. And now let's meet our first contestant. Will you enter and sign in, please? Sue Murphy. How are you? Miss or Mrs. Murphy?
Miss.
Miss Murphy. Where are you from?
New York City.
From New York City. Nice to have you with us. May I present our panel? Miss Murphy. Now, if you'll come over here and sit next to me, we'll let the audience in the theater and the audience at home know exactly what your line is. Panel, we can tell you that Miss Murphy is self-employed and deals in a product. And since Bennett's going to get a rest, why, we'll begin with Denizens.
Miss Murphy, is this product one that might be used by not only the panel, but the distinguished gentleman sitting next to you?
Yes.
Is it a consumable product?
No.
When you say consumable, do you mean in the long view or the short view?
Oh, by all means, the long view, John.
Well, we will agree that it's, with Miss Murphy's permission, we will agree that it's a product, if it came into your possession, you would tend to use and then would discard. Is that fair enough, Miss Murphy?
Might it be something that is worn?
No.
1 down and 9 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
John, may I ask a question which may disqualify me?
Mm-hmm.
Do you carry this product from place to place? I'll disqualify myself. I think I know who it is.
Oh, all right. Mr. Randall?
Is this a product that is used in business?
Yes.
Is it a manufactured product?
Yes.
Is it a product made of one thing like a photograph rather than several things like an automobile?
Yes.
Made of one thing like a photograph rather than several things? Yes. Well, that's very nice. 2 down and 8 to go, Miss Francis.
Oh, it's made of several things like an automobile.
Well, as I'm taking the question as it was asked, is it made of one thing like or several things like an automobile? I'm somewhere in the middle there, but I had to give him a no.
I see. However, it is something you can carry on your person.
Yes.
Is there any paper involved in this product?
Yes.
Does it have writing on it?
Yes.
Would it look like a book or a magazine of any kind?
No, I don't think it looked like a book or magazine. 3 down and 7 to go, Mr. Cerf.
Murphy, would this product be of any use to people in the newspaper business?
Yes.
Have you some connection with the newspaper business?
Yes.
Do you work for one of the New York papers?
No.
That's 4 down and 6 to go, Miss Kilgallen. Oh, I'm sorry, you've disqualified yourself, Mr. Randall.
Is the product newspapers?
Yes.
Then we must figure with newspapers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have a very determined, vigorous, left-handed manner. Do you sell newspapers?
Right. Very good. Actually, Dorothy, I rather imagine that you have seen Miss Murphy on her
I
round.
have, and I believe she's also an actress, aren't you, Miss Murphy?
Yeah.
No, actually, Miss Murphy sells newspapers from 10:30 p.m. to 3 a.m. and makes her way all the way from
yes,
Greenwich
I've read
Village
of
up
her.
into the east side. You read about it in the paper.
Now it comes back because it didn't when I was guessing, really.
What do you go to the restaurants and sell them?
I'm late tonight. Yeah, tonight I won't start till 11. Yeah, I did
Well,
it.
for heaven's sakes, if you're late, we're going to throw those on. That's the thing. But actually, as Dorothy has said, Miss Murphy is an aspiring actress, and she works at night selling newspapers so that in the daytime she can make the rounds of the producers' offices. And I guess you're studying too, are you?
No, I'm just making the rounds.
Just
now.
making the rounds. Well, may I know?
And she wears a little Coogan cap with all her hair underneath it, which makes her look quite
Well,
different.
that's why I
Right.
thought it would fool you, because
Yeah.
everybody
Yes.
thinks I have short
It almost
hair.
did.
Dorothy, you got a wonderful memory. She does. She wears a little Jackie Coogan cap and a big sweater and
Or is
trousers.
that a P.J. Clark's?
Well, that's one of the places she hit.
One of the places in PJ?
I go to PJ's and Allen's and Lane's and Delmonico's and Limelight.
All the way.
Don't you get a
all the way-
particular thrill out of selling the papers that contain Dorothy Kilgallen's column?
She doesn't. She sells morning papers.
Sells morning papers. Aha, that takes care of that.
Thank you.
Well, we wish that you have a good deal of luck in those producers' offices,
Thank
because
you.
we know that's what you want. Thanks for being with us. Now to meet our